Dyslexic Genius here. What I'm going to talk about is an opera horn and the base to it, the question mark piece. And the previous video we did one about maintaining your wooden horns, and this is a prime example of not maintaining a wooden horn, especially an opera horn. And when you look at this, you'll start to see these lines between the panels. This is where it's starting to come apart, and then you can see here where the finish is coming off, and then it got wet, and then we're getting some hairline cracks going this way, which is not good. And then on the inside, you can see the same thing. We have separation lines in here. That's what this is, the finish coming off, and that means this thing is expanding and contracting. But the problem with the horn when it came in was, on these and like Triumphs, when you have an overhead horn, they have this little clip thing, and the clip thing, this knob broke off, and I have to fix that, bend all this back in videos. But the real problem is, when we hook these two holes right here into the ring, right here, and then it bends over, and we have this one here, which this piece clicks into. Well, when they assembled this thing, and the factory does this, you hook this up, and you bend over, and now it doesn't want to go that. You see this push in? Well, when you do that, to lock it in, it puts strain on the back of this ring that has the two pins. So what you have to do is you have to take a small file, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do 3 strokes at the bottom, because the pins hit the bottom of this hole. And then you do 3 strokes, you put it together, you click it over, and you keep going, you keep enlarging that a little and a little and a little, because my angel can focus in here. You see right here, you see how these are loose? Now watch how this bottoms. Now I locked it down. So we have a lot of strain on this and back here on the wood. So you have to enlarge this hole to bring it down a little. And that was my horrible neighbor with his saline Mustang. And then we will build a new piece here.
It's got different screws around the
collar. We have a different screw here and a different screw here, and the other ones are the same. And what we're going to do is I'm going to fix this for locking down so it's not so hard on the horn, because you could, down the road, you could put this together and say, oh, I took it apart and everything's good, and you take this and you go over here and you go boop, and the whole horn would break on you. And trust me, I've seen that one happen. And this will be a couple of videos on this.
And what are we going to do to fix the wood?
We will goof this down, Howard's it in mahogany, and probably give it 4 to 5 coats of Howard's feed and wax, like we did showing you how to maintain wooden horns. And you can tell when a horn is dry. When you put the first coat of Howard's on, then you'll see dry spots and maybe a little wet spot, and dry, 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 dry. And then it'll just suck in, that beeswax and oil will just suck into the horn on both sides. And after about 4 to 5 coats of that on this horn, it'll come back and be in good condition. And I hope you enjoyed the videos, and that's my tip for the day.